Come with me, just for a moment. Let us leave the ground behind and imagine we are rising slowly, gently into the warm morning air. The sounds of the city below begin to soften, replaced by a quiet hum. We are floating now, like a leaf on a gentle breeze, looking down upon a very special place. This is Bhubaneswar, a city in the eastern part of India, in a state called Odisha. From up here, the world transforms into a beautiful, intricate carpet of life, history, and nature. Now let your eyes drift towards the heart of the old city. Dotted across the landscape are hundreds of stone structures like ancient jewels set in the earth. This is why Bhubaneswar is famously known as the City of Temples. Look closely at the tallest spire. That is the Lingaraj Temple, a magnificent structure that has stood for over 1,000 years. Its central tower rises high into the sky, pointing towards the heavens. From our peaceful spot in the sky, we can see how these ancient temples are woven into the fabric of daily life. They are not isolated relics, but living parts of the city's spiritual heart. Our aerial journey now takes us over land that holds one of the most important stories in Indian history. This is the land of ancient Kalinga, where over 2,000 years ago, a terrible battle changed the course of history forever. On this peaceful hill, Emperor Ashoka had his message of peace carved into stone for all to see. The White Peace Pagoda stands as a beacon of tranquility, a monument to that ancient message of non-violence. We can also see ancient caves carved into the hills nearby, the Udayagiri and Khandagiri caves. From the sky, they look like a honeycomb of history, once home to monks seeking quiet contemplation. As we soar over Bhubaneswar, you will notice that it is a city that breathes. It is filled with large patches of lush, vibrant green, the city's parks and gardens, its natural lungs. One of the largest green areas is the Jayadev Vatika, a sprawling park with winding pathways that snake through trees and the glint of sunlight on a large lake. It is a sanctuary for both people and wildlife. Bhubaneswar is a city that has grown with nature, not against it. From above, we see a wonderful harmony, a city where trees are as important as towers, and where green is a color of life and peace. Let us now follow the shimmering line of water that winds its way through the landscape. This is the Daya River, a gentle but vital presence in the story of Bhubaneswar. The banks of the river are green and fertile. We can see patches of farmland where crops grow in neat rows, and small boats like tiny specks on the water's surface, fishermen continuing a tradition as old as the river itself. From our aerial viewpoint, we can see this connection clearly. The river is the thread that ties the city, fields, and hills together. Its gentle, silent journey across the land is a beautiful and soothing sight to behold. Now let us shift our gaze to the newer parts of Bhubaneswar. We see wide, straight roads organized in a neat grid, and modern buildings with glass facades that sparkle in the sun. This is the pulse of the contemporary city. We can see the flow of traffic below, a river of cars, buses, and motorcycles moving along the main arteries. From up here, it is a silent, coordinated dance of a dynamic and vibrant community. Even in these modern areas, we can see the city's love for green spaces. The planners understood the importance of balancing development with nature, creating a city that grows with grace and intelligence. One of the most captivating things about our flight over Bhubaneswar is witnessing the harmony of contrasts. As we drift slowly in the sky, we see two worlds existing together as one. From our vantage point, these distinct areas do not clash. They complement each other beautifully. The ancient temples give the city its soul and deep roots, while modern developments provide energy and forward momentum. It is this beautiful integration that makes Bhubaneswar so unique. It is a living, breathing entity that has found a graceful way to be both ancient and modern at the same time. As we continue our gentle journey, let us pause and simply feel. Feel the stillness of the air around us, the warmth of the sun. This is the gift of flight, the magic of seeing our world from a different dimension. The view from above has shown us a story of balance, resilience, and quiet beauty. This perspective reminds us of how vast and beautiful our world is, and the peace that can be found when we rise above the everyday. Our 10 minutes of bliss are coming to an end, but something has changed. We carry with us the memory of temple spires reaching for the sky, lush green parks, the peaceful flow of the Daya River, and the harmony between ancient and modern. This memory becomes a small sanctuary in our minds, a beautiful vision of the magnificent, peaceful, and truly blissful city that is Bhubaneswar.